Back in the day, we had a plan. We had a blueprint. We laid it out. We showed you how. We walked you through it. We said this, that, and the other thing. You said, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got rid of the blueprint, and now we sit in the space of receptivity. Receptivity to your life. Receptivity to it coming in. Receptivity to your soul's perspective interacting with the experiences that you're ready to have. Receptivity to the greater version of you that you have worked for, that you have waited for, and that you are ready for. That's where we are tonight. Receptivity of the greatness of you experienced, embodied, ensouled, and lived. That's who you are. Nothing less will do. Nothing less will do. Standards. Homo spiritus individuals have standards. Standards for the thoughts they'll allow themselves to think. Standards for the relationships they'll allow themselves to be in. Standards for the vibration that they'll be able to maintain. You have standards. You say less than this is unacceptable, and I create my reality, and I will transform anything that doesn't meet my standards, for I am ready to really seriously walk this world in a transformed way, because nobody can tell me I can't but me, and I'm sick of telling myself I can't because it hasn't served me. I'm sick of playing small. I'm sick of being the slave of the survival instinct. I'm sick of being whipped around by habits and baggage and static. None of that has brought me bliss. None of that has shown me my potential. And none of that has given me the opportunity to experience the evolutionary leap that I am entitled to as a soul experiencing Earth at this moment. Standards. Get some. Have some. Live some. Don't let fear fuck with you. It's not fear's job anymore to tell you who you are. It's your job to tell you who you are. If fear tries to tell you who you are, you know you're in the past. You have moved past the point where fear gets to be in charge, flat out. If you find yourself in fear, you know you're not in the moment. Because a Homo spiritus individual knows that it all happens for him or her. Therefore, fear is not an appropriate reaction. Yes, we just said it. We just said it. Fear is no longer an appropriate reaction to anything that happens in your life. Let that kick around inside of you and see what falls off. Fear is no longer an appropriate reaction. Why? Because fear cannot teach you anything more.
Right.
For God's sakes, don't you feel you've learned enough from fear? Really, fear cannot teach you anything. You have graduated. What teaches you now? Your reactions to your recreations are your responsibility 100%. You can't blame it or shuffle it off onto anyone else. And if fear tries to be your reaction to your creation, you can say no. Whatever you have to teach me, fear, I've already learned. I want to learn what's past fear, beyond fear. Limitation, restriction, confinement, telling you that you're nothing. Nothing worth expressing, nothing worth showing to the world, nothing worth emanating. Keep it quiet, keep it small, don't be big, don't let anybody see. Stay down. Shh. That's all fear has for you. That's all it has for you. At the bottom line, fear only wants to say, keep doing what you've done before so you don't die or get noticed. Homo spiritus knows the risk of death is small, and even that's not the end. I will not die while I live. We would like that to be your mantra. I will not die while I live, simply to capitulate to the survival instinct's demands on me. I will not die while I live, simply to let the survival instinct be relaxed for 5 seconds. I will face what it is that challenges me, and I will transform my relationship to it in order to have the opportunity to really, truly live, to evolve and to be something I was never, ever, ever before, and to emanate onto this planet a vibration that's never been here before, to allow my soul access to the physical form that it's never had before, and to see this world with eyes that have never seen it before, to feel it with senses that have never sensed it before, and to give the gift of all of that right back into the energy field, the gift it's never had before. That's all we're asking you to consider. Elohim's going to help you understand it more, so we're going to go.
Thank you.
Yeah. You listened, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. You over here listen too?
Yes.
And all you internet people, you listened as well. Elohim's going to open eyes, so we're going to know if you answered. Good night.
Good night.